空遁螺旋丸
水遁多本流
無風水化の術
Alright everybody, welcome back. StinkyMD here. So, I saw the trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA. Just for full disclosure, I haven't even played the Pokemon Legends game yet. I'm kind of just behind on Pokemon games in general. I don't know, I just start them, I get through them, and I just don't end up finishing them. I don't know if it's a matter of them being too easy. And not to, brag or anything like that. But yeah, I just haven't really finished a Pokemon game all the way through. Even that game with the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I haven't even finished the DLC stuff. I just I don't know, just haven't finished any of that stuff. But I did see the trailer for Pokemon ZA. I saw the starters, and I imagine and saw some of the stuff online about how people were not totally pleased with it. There's a little Typhlosion talk because it's 2 Johto starters and an Emboar out of nowhere, or Tepig I should say. I think the big thing for me as StinkyMD is to take these Pokemon and make them look good, make them work, see what we could possibly do with them. I was going to do a series and have separate, Emboar team, Fraligator team, Meganium team. We already had Meganium team a while ago. But I got to a point, and it's been a week since I made any videos, where I was like, let me just put them all on the same team and see what works. So, to no one's surprise, I tried to do the pledges: Fire Pledge, Water Pledge, Grass Pledge, trying to make it work. The other 3 Pokemon on the other side of them are just one of the Pokemon that I include to be part of the 4. I've really fallen for this concept of the pledges. And so this is something that I'm going to be pretty focused on for the next few days, which is an interesting wrinkle that I didn't really foresee. I kind of like them as a gimmick, and that's what we're going to do. So, enough talking for me. Let's get into it. Our first match, StinkyMD versus UA So I'm going to lead with trusty Farigiraffe. I really needed to think about how I'm going to use these Fraligator, Meganium, and Emboar against the big threats like Miraidon, and one of the first things is Terrestrialize Ground, so you can live some hits. I'm going to click sub with the Fraligator just to get out of the way, be able to take an extra hit and set up the Trick Room. Fraligator is very slow. I actually made Fraligator quite slow just because I'm not going to be able to outspeed the Miraidons of the world. The problem with this matchup, as I'm looking at it unfold, is that I don't know how to beat the Miraidon. So, in common StinkyMD lore, it's play weird things, win sometimes. This may be one of the times where I lose. Well, Miraidon's going to get the drop. I think that's the one thing you can take advantage of in Miraidon. If you have electric resistance or electric immunity, then they have to go for the Draco Meteor, which drops their special attack. Obviously, they have to do, expend more energy, more damage. I just talked through the whole thing while Emboar was out, but I hope you're watching the match as well as this is going. I'm going to Water Pledge and Grass Pledge and combine, and so this is going to create Swamp. Swamp is going to, I think, quarter the speed. So coming out of Trick Room now, we got the Swamp up, so I don't know if Excadrill or Miraidon is going to outspeed. I click Aqua Jet there just to take out the, whatchamacallit. I'm going to click Bulldoze to drop the speed even further. You don't have, now you're at a position where it's 1-on-1, 2-on-1, and you're going to click Protect there. I'm going to Grass Pledge and not do very much damage, but the one benefit I have is that I outspeed you for the next 1 turn. So I'm going to click Grass Pledge. There's no more Sandstorm, so it's going to do big damage. Electric Drift's going to come out and not do a lot because the special attack is very low. You're going to Terrestrialize and click it again. I'm going to live on 2% and Light Screen. Womp womp. My goodness. What was I thinking? Okay, so some of the challenges you're going to see is really getting these pledges off, particularly with the Legend ZA starters. These guys are pretty slow, and so being able to maximize all the value you get from the pledges, because one thing I noticed is that if you have one Pokemon that's significantly faster, it'll use its pledge, and then the priority, the other pledge will go right after it. It's a combination attack, that's why. So you can do weird things with that too, in addition to like creating the swamp, the rainbow, a bunch of different things you can do with the combinations of pledges and just taking advantage of it from there. As I go on, I do a better job of taking advantage of it. Speaking of going on, we're not just gonna have one match here. Let's go to one more match. Okay, here we are, another match. I say we just get into it. Let's just, get it started. See more of this pledge team. See more of these starters. Stinky MD versus Jumpy 02. I thought I muted the site. Just muted it now. So Jumpy actually left a comment. If I'm a good editor, I'll include it in the video, but I'll read it right here. Jumpy accused my team arrangement of being very boring. I don't know if you were just talking about the lineup, but as Stinky MD, I take personal offense to that because I play pretty weird things. So for this to be boring for you, I mean, I guess the starters just came out, so it's generic. But I have not seen anybody even attempt to use Embor, Fraligator, or Meganium in all my time of playing VGC. And that's not to say that people are missing out on anything, but to call it boring, I mean, what have you seen today, Jumpy? So Salazzle's in. I really see the value of Salazzle as being able to poison everything. I have an ongoing relationship with Salazzle.
I beg your pardon?
Ongoing relationship with Salazzle. It's good to do that residual damage with that, because then if I do, what's the combination? Grass Pledge plus Fire Pledge, I'm able to create like basically some kind of fire grass thing. Thing that but does an 1/8 of damage to the opponent, and I don't think it matters if they're like on the ground or flying, so everybody's taking that damage. Fairy Giraffe is going to be Sap Sipper, which caught me off guard, and I feel like this is another match I'm going to lose. So this isn't a great showcase here so far, but let's see if we can persevere and really pull through. So Embor is going to come out. Embor has Reckless, and I mean, okay, wait, let me start over with Embor. So Embor is, I guess Reckless is a good place to start. Head Smash, Flare Blitz are good things to do. I'm actually going to get the Sea of Fire set up, but I don't really need it. Yeah, Embor is pretty cool as far as like, because you have the, okay, this is just filler. This is so horrible. This is so horrible content. But I'm going to put the picture up of the thing on screen. It's that ghost thing that uses Astral Barrage, Calyrex. Embor is able to knock it out using Sucker Punch. I'm just going to end the point there just because I seem to be getting like a massive brain fart coming on. It's just I cannot think very clearly. It's been a while since I recorded a video. I'm not making an excuse, I'm just saying what it is. So hopefully in the oncoming videos, I'll be a lot more, what's the word? There it goes, I'm stuck on another word. I think elusive, but I'll just be able to make my points clearer. Yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to get back into this thing. Just wanted to show off this thing, the team. Everything's a thing. Let me just end this video, man. What am I talking about? GG's to the opponents. Thank you for watching. We ended on a win, which I'm happy about. And I will see you next time.